Hello people of YouTube. Looking on a screen of some sort. I nearly ruined my intro completely, but I didn't, I saved it. So, what is this video about? I'm starting a new series called Magic with Mattie. We will be looking at various things to see if they are actually magic, and if certain areas of magic are possible, or if they're completely fake. Now I'll be using just research, knowledge, and I might even test some things myself. So this video is kind of just introductory. So we'll be looking at the different things that we'll be doing. Fortune telling, prophesizing, spell making, potion making, and magic gems, just to name a few. So that's what we'll be doing. Sounds great. Let's get into it. So, I will show you now our marking process. In my little spell book, it's actually meant to be dark magic, although ignore that. We will list the name of whatever section of magic it is, its classification, i.e. spells, fortune telling, telekinesis, I don't know. Then we'll write magic or malarkey, and then after trying to find the evidence, you will write the answer here. And as you see there, the title, EAT SLUGS, classification spells, you will know that we are doing about EAT SLUGS, which obviously I'm hopefully not going to test this one, but you know, we never know. Let's get on with it. If you are unfamiliar with EAT SLUGS, it is a spell in Harry Potter used in the film Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Now I've read the book and I'm pretty sure it's only in the film, so I had to search for this clip on YouTube and I found it. I'll leave a link to that scene in the description. But basically what it is you say EAT SLUGS with the wand movement like that, and pretty much it will make your target eat slugs. Now Ron uses it, but here his wand backfires and he ends up violently spitting out slugs until he gets help. So, is this real? Well, it seems like fiction, but I have a bit of evidence to maybe back it up. In the Middle Ages, they would burn witches for anything, and I mean anything, even if they weren't witches. If an old woman had a cat, basically she was classed as a witch. Any old woman at that time who had a cat is basically just killing themselves. Yeah. There were many ways to kill them, but like burning them at the stake is probably the most common. But you don't want to hear about that. You want to hear about eating slugs. One of the most interesting things about this is that if a farmer had anything happen to his field, usually to do with slugs eating their crops, they would immediately blame it on the oldest person in town, assuming she was a woman. Then they just said, you're a witch, burn her. But the strange thing is, that may tie in with Chamber of Secrets. Maybe they used the thought. I mean, Hogwarts is called witchcraft and wizardry, and witchcraft is usually referred to as dark arts. So, yeah. Although, really, we have no proof that witches were actually the things behind slugs infesting crops. So, you know, that isn't the most reliable source, especially since it happened in the Middle Ages. That's yonks ago. You know, that is before World Wars, before the Victorians, before most things. Well, not most things. It was probably much more behind. We're not talking about history, we're talking about eating slugs, okay? So, slug eating. Could you actually use magic to create an animal inside someone's mouth? Well, I mean, one of the first magic tricks you think of is making a rabbit appear in a hat out of magic. However, if you don't already know this, that's not true. Maybe somebody could do it, and if they can, I would like to see that. But at the moment, I'm pretty sure it involves mirrors and a black cloth, I think. So, unless you're willing to carry those around everywhere and put a mirror and a cloth in somebody's mouth, I'm pretty sure you couldn't get a slug to just appear. Never mind tons coming out in unison. So, this is what I say. slug eating. Maybe has some links historically, but possible? Nope. That's going off as malarkey. See you next time. Page 1 of this Mattie's spellbook done. Page entitled Eat Slugs. Well, that was an interesting video. But, you know, if you want to see more videos of this, I've got stuff. I've got Howlite Gems, I've got Wishing Water, I've even got a prophecy that is actually really, really cool. I'll talk about that if you want me to. But for the meantime, you know, just don't expect somebody to go up to you and say eat slugs. Just because it probably won't work. If it does, I would like to hear that. If you think any of my information is wrong, you can feel free to comment below. Just don't be rude about it. Anyway, yeah, bye. While you're here, why don't you get your magic wands and go subscriptos to Mattione at my page. That was a terrible joke. Basically just subscribe and like and comment. All the stuff lots of YouTubers will tell you to do. So, you know, I've created 3 outros already, but, you know, I'll do it again. Goodbye.